Right. Ms. Hines, is it Hines or Hins? I can never remember. I want to make sure I say it right.
It's hints, ma'am.
All right, thank you. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ruth Romaine Hins, file number 23-21402 FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Ms. Hins. Ms. Hins is appearing via Zoom. This is the date and time set for a pretrial conference. Mr. Glazier, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, could I speak with Mr. Sneed for a minute?
Okay. You know, you can text, chat message, or call too, but
Yeah, I was going to be over there in person, and we were going to talk to you kind of at the end of your docket on this case. But if you'd rather do that, I can get over there. Mr. Sneed, are you at the office?
Yes.
I mean, if
yeah,
you
I
want...
have a jury trial starting at 10:30, so
right.
you need to be over here about 10.
Well, okay. I think that'll work, Your Honor. But I do have Boykins.
Yep, I have Mr. Boykins too. So do you want Ms. Hins to zoom back in at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, 10 o'clock, and then I'll try to get over there about 9:30 or 10 in person, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Hins, could you call back in at 10 o'clock, please? Or about
Yes,
9:50. 9:50 will work.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
I will definitely do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'll take care of Mr. Boykins and Mr. Dagger Margosian. I have Mr. Rowley. Do you need to speak with him? Okay. Mr. Boykins, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, let me grab your file. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Kenneth David Boykins, file number 2024-21753FC. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Boykins and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Glazier, this is the time set for a pretrial in this matter. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, I'd like to adjourn this for a short period of time. Mr. Boykins did a polygraph test, which was beneficial, but there was another issue that needed to be polygraphed. Mr. Hartung and I discussed that, and he wanted me to do that as a private rather than trying to send it back to the guy who did the other one. So I need to set that up and get Mr. Boykins, make him understand what's going on here, talk that over with him. Okay. So I'd ask, it won't take as long as a normal polygraph. So if we could maybe adjourn it, I don't know, 30 days.
All right. How about May 29 at 8:30 in the morning?
All right, hold on a second. To 5/29 at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boykins, you need to set up an appointment to talk to me by phone sometime this week.
Okay.
So just call Leo and set up at the time that we can have a phone conference.
Got you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're all set, Mr. Boykins. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Glazier.
Yeah, and that's all I have with you other than the one that I'm coming over. I'll probably be over there closer to 9:30, Your Honor. I'm hoping. I just got a couple of Judge All-Savers.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Dagger Margosian, I have Mr. Rowley. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Dexter Rowley, file number 23-21263FH. This is the time set for a pretrial on the probation violation. And Mr. Dagger Margosian, how would you like to proceed today?
Karen, could I speak with Mr. Rowley, please?
Yep. So Mr. Rowley, I'm going to open up a breakout room and put you and your attorney in it. Ooh. should get an invitation to join the breakout room. Mr. Malaro, don't you have Darren Baker? Anybody in here have Mr. Malaro? All right, Mr. Malaro, I have a couple unknowns. So let me get them in. And I have a gentleman from, are you Michael Robinson?
Yes.
Good morning. So your attorney is Rhonda Underwood, and she typically goes to my benchmate next door first. So you're just gonna have to hang out with me for a moment until she gets here. So it won't be too long. Okay. So Chris, your last name, please.
Brown.
That's what I thought. Okay, Joe. All right, and I have somebody on an iPhone. Could I ask your name, please?
Sure, Gant.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gant. We'll be
That was
right with
mine,
you. Give
Judge.
me. Yep,
No
I'll
problem.
be right with you. All right, Mr. Brown, you're represented by Rhonda Underwood. She goes to Judge Olsaver's court first, so she'll be here shortly. So I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. All right, Mr. Gant, I'm gonna ask you to unmute and start your video for me, please. Thank you, sir. All right, this is in the matter of Sherrod Rashawn Gant, file number 24-21791 FH of Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Gant. And I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Mr. Malaro, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Your Honor, at this time we would acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading in open court. Waive any defects of the time and place of service. Mr. Gant would stand mute as to counts 1 through 6 in the information. We would further acknowledge receipt of the witness list. We'd ask the court to set a pre-trial date, and we'd also like to address the issue of bond.
All right, how far out do you need a pretrial?
Probably 30, 45 days, Judge.
About June 5 at 8:30 in the morning.
Perfect, Judge.
All right, we will do the notice of hearing because it is arraignment. So I will enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Gant and set the pretrial for June 5 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Malaro, you wish to address bond?
Yes, Judge. A bond in district court was imposed of GPS tether with house arrest. It did cause some issues with Mr. Gant and his family trying to understand whether or not he could seek employment. We did resolve that issue. However, his mother posted or paid for the tether, and it has caused some serious financial hardship to them, to the point at one point they were having their utilities shut off in order to pay for the tether, and it hampered my ability to maintain contact with Mr. Gant and his family. He does have tremendous support from his mother and grandmother. I'd ask the court to consider removing the GPS tether requirement. I would also indicate that Mr. Gant has been cooperative with the authorities in resolving this matter, and I expect the matter will be resolved by the next pretrial.
All right, Mr. Sneed, I don't see any prior offenses. What is your position, Mr. Sneed?
Well, Your Honor, the people would like it to remain. Our notes indicate that he failed to appear for a circuit court pretrial on April 17th. Moreover, at the bond hearing in district court, The court was very lenient in granting a PR bond with a
Excuse
house arrest tether. Thereafter, it was amended a few weeks later with GPS terms, so the defendant could leave the house and look for a job so he could pay for it. So I think in light of that, I don't see any reason to revisit the issue. Thank you.
He
As
didn't
for
fail
the-
to appear for a circuit court pretrial, right? Because it's
It was an
arraignment.
Judge, it was arraignment, and it was due to the the financial issues I just alluded to. But we did get a hold of, Mr. Gant and his family, and he is here today. That is the issue. It's causing a severe financial hardship for this family.
How old is Mr. Gant?
I'm 20, Miss
years
Ma'am.
old. He's 20.
Okay. All right.
Judge, they did make all district court appearances in person. So there's no intent not to be present for court.
Did you find a job, Mr. Gant?
I found a couple jobs. I'm just waiting on a call back right now. I applied to Ford, Amazon. I applied to the airport.
All right, so Mr. Gant, what I would say to you is you're probably in a position where, I don't know, I don't show that you have prior felonies. I don't know if you have a juvenile record or a misdemeanor record, but I will tell you that to your benefit, you've appeared for all hearings. You missed an arraignment. You did log in today. I know that GPS tether is a burden, but understand the reason you got the tether was to get out of jail. So I'm going to take that restriction. I'm going to take the bond condition away that you don't have to wear a tether, but understand this. Right now, you are in a position to resolve these matters. Maybe you'll get HIDA. Maybe you'll be able to expunge it a couple years down the road. I don't know, because I don't know much about your case. Or if you fail to show up for my court, you fail to do what you're required to do, you could end up going to prison. So,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, I don't think that's what you or possibly your mother or whoever is with you wants. Mr. Coast, you've been monitoring his bond conditions. Have there been any issues?
I have, Judge. He did go from his mom's residence, did go over to his grandmother's. Now he's back at his mom's. But I have been in communication with the family. So no, I haven't had really any violations on it.
All right. So I'm going to remove that, but understand if you screw up, you do something wrong, I'm just going to revoke your bond.
Okay.
Okay. So behave. Listen to your mother, listen to your grandmother, don't get in any trouble, and make sure you make your next court date, which, write it down, is June 5 at 8:30, and it's the same Zoom number, all right?
All right. Yeah, I already wrote it down.
Okay, very good. All
And
right.
Sherrod, you could go ahead and return that machine. I'll notify JSG, but make sure you return it ASAP because every day that you have it on, I mean, they're gonna charge you for it.
Okay.
No,
All right.
we bring it back to Adrian or?
Correct.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
come back to Adrian. Yep.
I need to know who that is.
Is that your mother, Mr. Gant?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's my mom.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Sharia Gant.
Okay, thank you. All right,
Thank
you're
you.
all set, Mr. Gant. Thank you.
All right,
Your
thank
Honor.
you.
All right, Mr. Dagger Margosian, you have Mr. Rowley, where'd he go? Oh, I keep trying to find Mr. Malaro, but all there is a golf course. Mr. Malaro and Mr. Baker, so we'll take him next. All right, so Mr. Dagger Margosian, how do you wish to proceed on behalf of Mr. Rowley?
Your Honor, regarding this case, the allegation for the violation of probation is threefold. One is some issue with reporting on March 7th. One is failure to pay fines and one is an allegation of a new misdemeanor case currently pending in district court. Regarding, I'll just say that regarding the second item, the payment, Mr. Rowley indicates to me that he has paid in full the amount he had.
Yes.
So there's that on that. As far as the underlying misdemeanor case, that case is scheduled for trial July 2nd in district court. I'd like to wait and see what happens after that. I believe that that will result favorably for Mr. Rowley. If that is the case, I think we would be in a position to work with the probation department as far as this violation goes. So I would ask the court to just push this past that date if you're okay with it.
So what day?
That the trial itself is on July 2nd.
Okay, so I'll set a pretrial for July 3rd.
Thank you.
At 8:30 in the morning, and because it's a violation of probation, we do the notice of hearing. So Mr. Rowley, you are all set, and we'll see you back on that day, all right?
You said the 3rd?
Yep, July 3rd.
Okay,
So you
thank
have
you.
trial July 2nd and pretrial July 3rd, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Mr. Baker, who is Mr. Baker? All right, Mr. Malaro, I have Darren Baker in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Darren Baker, file number 22-20898FH, 22-20899FH, and 22-20900FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Baker, and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Malaro, how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Baker?
You're not going to ask for another pretrial, the basis of which, in an effort to get this resolved, I think another pretrial would be appropriate. In the meantime, we will schedule a bench conference with the court, and I expect that the matters would be resolved by that time.
Okay, how far out would you like the pretrial?
2-3 weeks.
May 29 at 8:30.
That'd be fine, Judge.
All right, and then just get a hold of Miss Adams to set up a bench conference.
Correct.
All right. So Mr. Baker, and you'll do the step in order to adjourn. Mr. Sneed, can you sign your name with permission?
He can, but he won't, Judge, so.
Okay.
I'll-
What'd you say?
All right, Mr. Baker, we're gonna see you back on May 29 at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay, he would like to talk to his lawyer.
Mr. Malaro, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna open up a breakout room, and I'm going to put Mr. Malaro and Mr. Baker into the breakout room, so. All right, there you go.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, let's go back to Mr. Dagger Margosian. So Mr. Dagger Margosian, I believe you're waiting on Mark Regalato, and as of right now, he is not in my courtroom and he is not in my waiting room. I have Ashley Hill, Chris Brown, and Dierus. And Dierus is Mr. Bush, which I'm gonna bring in a minute, but I think it's Rhonda. So I don't have him yet. If you want to go down to Judge Olsavers, we'll see if he shows up. I don't think he's in jail.
He's not in jail. Mr. Regalato did show up in person last time, so I'm expecting that to be the same for this. If it's okay, I'll just pop down to Judge Olsavers and I'll come back in a little bit. Okay.
Yep. I'll send you an email if he shows up.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Miss Adams, I don't have, the show cause in the file for Mr. Bush.
Oh, okay, I'll check on that.
I have the recommendation and I have the notice for today, but I don't show that I have a copy of the show cause.
George, I'm here.
No, you are. Hold on a minute. We're looking for some paperwork, okay?
Okay.
You at work? Hold on, Mr. Bush. It'll just be a minute. Mr. Malaro, you're done talking to Mr. Baker. Mr. Malaro, I do have Ashley Hill. Mr. Malaro, are you in your office?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in Ashley Hill. Ashley Hill's your client, right, Mr. Malaro?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ms. Hill, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Jean Hill. File number 24-21702FH. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Hill, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed with Ms. Hill today?
Judge, could I have a quick breakout with Ms. Hill?
Sure. All right, so Ms. Hill, I'm going to assign a breakout room.
Okay.
And put you and Mr. Malaro, so you should get an invitation to join it. Go ahead and join it.
Thank you, Judge.
Anybody in here have Mr. Malaro? Who's your attorney? Rhonda? Okay. Oh, I already said this. Okay, so Mr. Bush, I'm gonna call your case now. So this is it Dieris?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dieris Bush, file number 23-21510FH. So Mr. Bush, we're here today on a show cause and a request and summons for probation violation that was filed with the court on March 22nd of 2024, which alleges that you failed to report to the probation department in January, February, or March of 2024 and failed to pay restitution, court costs, and fines. Do you understand that's the allegations against you?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Bush, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you here today. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, we can appoint you one. So Mr. Bush, basically what this comes down to is you pled to a misdemeanor. There was some restitution. Let me see here.
Yeah, I know, Judge. After you sent me back home, I wound up getting locked up for child support too. Before I was able to show them my proof of incarceration in Michigan, so that I was down for like 3 weeks after I came home.
Okay.
The probation officer hasn't responded to nothing, none of my voicemails or my emails.
So, Mr. Bush, let me say this. Basically, you owe $500 for restitution and costs, okay?
Okay.
When could you pay that $500?
Well, I just got a job interview today, so probably in the middle of May, like 3 weeks.
All right, so if I adjourn this out to June, can you pay that off?
Yes, I can pay $500.
Okay, so if you pay off the $500 by June, then I'll just revoke and terminate your probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But I need you to reach out to Mr. McCarron. Again, you got his number, right?
I got the number I thought he was going to answer to. Can you see him my number? 'Cause I don't know how to reach him.
Yeah, what's your number?
513-514-3578.
Okay, so you kind of got garbled a minute, so say that again.
513-514-3578.
All right, so I will send that down to him. And then I'm gonna adjourn this, but I want you to call him monthly and report like that. I know you're in Cincinnati, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I need you to at least call him monthly, but I'm gonna adjourn this out to June 5. Can you pay 500 by June 5?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to adjourn this out to June 5, and I want you to have paid 500 by then, and you're still on Carla Ave?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
so we'll mail.
well, that's the address I'm using. I'm in the shelter house right now. So I'm
All
going
right,
back.
but that's an address we can send stuff to? Okay,
Yes.
so put it in your phone calendar, June 5 at 8:30 in the morning. All right,
Yes,
is your
ma'am.
next court date. I will pass that phone number on to Mr. McCarron. And, yep, so pay 500 by June 5.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
All right, I appreciate you showing up today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Adams, I wrote that number down so we can send it to Mr. McCarron.
Got it, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Malaro and Ms. Hill. So, Mr. Malaro, how do you want to proceed with Ms. Hill?
Your Honor, the way I would like to proceed is I'd ask for a short 2 or 3 week adjournment. Ms. Hill's going to give me some information to verify some things, and then I think we'll have the matter resolved by then.
Okay, May 29 at 8:30 is my next available.
That'd be perfect, Judge.
All right. So, Ms. Hill, I'm going to adjourn this to May 29 at 8:30. Mr. Malaro, you do the stipend order to adjourn. And Mr. Sneed, can you sign your name with permission?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Okay, you're all set, Ms. Hill. I'll see you back on that day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Malaro, I do believe that is all I had with you.
Yep.
So all I have left now is Rhonda Underwood.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All right, Mr. Robinson, it'll just be a few minutes, okay? Yeah. All right. All right, we'll take a recess.
Got it in the office, yeah, I'll go get it.
Somebody was there.
Have they?
Yeah. No, it's swept up by weeks.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Sure you don't mind getting it?
Pardon me?
Sure you don't mind getting it?
I'm sorry.
You sure you don't mind getting it?
Yeah.
Getting it from me? Thank you so much.
Catch up on your work.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So much, thank you. Whoops, thank you. I'm sure it is. It's perfect, thank you.
All right. So we just wait for Rhonda. Well, it's got that
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 of them now.
No, it's next Tuesday.
What's next?
To see you guys, classes and subjects.
Bell.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, for a transfer Delta here.
Delta's. Yeah. Hey.
I know Sarah Brown wants to do Chris Brown.
Got a lot of cases. We're only waiting on you. I mean, there's a bunch of cases here. There's a bunch of people waiting for you.
I know.
Do you want me to tell the judge that, or do you want to do?
Well, I know Sarah has to leave, that's why I was.
I'll get the judge. Are
I'm
you
in
gonna be able to
both
stay,
courts.
or are you gonna be go right way back over the judges?
I'm in both courts.
All right. I'll tell the judge, you gonna be in here, or are you gonna come right here, or what? I'll tell the judge.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Yeah. All rise. She'll help time with her. I'll get her.
No, she's fine. She's probably talking to somebody.
Yeah.
She's talking to a client. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, you can sit down. Did you see the new season, Miss Brenner? For Wharton?
Yes, it looks really good. I've seen most of those shows. They're amazing.
Even Shocked.
I haven't seen that one. I'm not sure about it.
Mayor only wanted, I think we only wanted to go see 3 of them, so. All right, Miss Underwood, when you're ready, come on up.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I have Miss Brenner, so we'll take care of Mr. Brown first.
Thank you.
And then I have Mr. Robinson.
I'm in the middle of a case over there, so.
Okay. All
I
right.
told her I have to go, Judge. I've got a prelim at 9:30, so I asked her to come over and do this real quick.
So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christopher Owen Brown, file number 21-20325FH. I'm Rhonda Underwood and appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown, and I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial. How would you like to proceed on behalf of Mr. Brown?
Your Honor, the offer from the Attorney General's office is that Mr. Brown may plead guilty to an attempted failure to pay child support, a 2-year felony today. At that point, Mr. Brown would be placed on a delayed probation, Your Honor, of some approximately 11 months, whereby Mr. Brown is required to make his payments. If Mr. Brown succeeds in taking this down to 0, Your Honor, he would be given the benefit of a disorderly conduct fines and costs. in this matter, Your Honor.
Right.
And
That's correct,
no
Your Honor.
upfront jail time as long as Mr. Brown is paying.
Okay, that's correct recitation, plea, Ms. Brenner, so.
Yep. Yes,
Mr.
Judge, and I'm dismissing the habitual enhancement too.
Good. All right, so Mr. Brown, that's quite a deal. Is it your intention to avail yourself of that plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do
Sorry,
you solemnly, yep, it's all right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Christopher Owen Brown.
All right, so Mr. Brown, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Today, you're going to be pleading guilty to an added count 2, attempted failure to pay. And Ms. Brenner, you'll get us the amended information in the next day or so.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and then Mr. Brown, I'll delay sentencing 11 months. And then Mr. Coast will monitor you to make sure you're making your friend the court payments. If you make your payments and pay it down to 0 during that 11 months, then your plea will be reduced to a disorderly, which is a 93-day misdemeanor with fines and costs. So do you understand that plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Right now, I've got it that I owe $7,308.33. I did talk to my attorney, and I'm only making
okay,
$800.
so Mr. Brown, that was a yes or no question. So you understand that's the plea offer?
Yes, I understand.
And
Your
I
Honor,
do know that you've been working really hard to pay this down, and I appreciate that. Ms. Brenner?
Just to clarify, Judge, he doesn't have a current obligation, so the requirement is for him to continue as he's been paying, which is the $225 a month.
I'll try to make more if I can.
If you can do more, but minimally keep doing what you've been doing. Okay, just to clarify that, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, so this is arrearages only. All right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Brown, are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yeah.
And you understand the maximum penalty for the attempted could be up to 2 years in prison, but the agreement is silent as to that. It's more relevant to you making your monthly obligation payment, as Ms. Brenner stated, and paying it down. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court if you do not fulfill those obligations. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
It is, Your Honor.
And Ms. Brenner?
Correct, Judge.
All right. Is that correct as far as you're aware, Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Mr. Brown, do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, Mr. Brown?
No, I do not.
All right, Mr. Brown, how do you wish to plead to the charge listed under count 2 that on or the time period between April 1 of 2017 through April 30th of 2020 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of child support, failing to pay, attempted? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, has anyone made any threats or promises other than the agreement placed on the record to induce you to plead guilty to this charge?
Nope, just what we talked about on the record.
Good. Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or the attorney general or the defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Brenner?
No, Your Honor.
All right, now we have an agreement on the record, but your attorney's not made any agreements or promises to you about what would happen if you didn't comply with the agreement. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Brown, during the time of April 1 of 2017 through April 30th of 2020, did you have a child support case in Lenawee County?
Yes, Your Honor.
And our friend of the court is located in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And they were the parties that, and our friend of the court is the one that collected your child support for the state of Michigan, correct?
Yes.
All right. Now you had a monthly obligation that you were supposed to pay every month for child support. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you pay that full amount every single month during the time period of April 1 of 2017 through April 30 of 2020?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Brenner, are you satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood?
It has.
Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the attorney general, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them other than the delayed sentencing agreement. So I am going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. And I'm going to set it for sentencing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. March. Ms. Adams, you want a Thursday or a Friday in March of 2025?
Doesn't matter, Judge. You did set another one for March 14th, if you want to do that time.
Okay, so we'll set it for sentencing on March 14 of 2025 at 8:15 in the morning. Now, Mr. Coast, I would just ask that you monitor to make sure he's making his monthly obligation. If he misses a month, we can show cause him in. That's really all I need from you.
Absolutely,
But,
Judge.
but then, Mr. Brown, I'm going to need you to come to, well, Ms. Teskey, are you with us? Yeah. So Ms. Teskey, I will put you in a break. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Brown, with Sarah Teskey from the Michigan Department of Corrections. So you're going to have to meet with them once or twice, fill out a packet. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. And then they'll provide a copy of that to us. We'll get a copy to the attorneys. They'll review it with you prior to sentencing. Mr. Brown, when you meet with them, be truthful about your background, the events that occurred. And then, as I said, I set sentencing for March 14 of 2025 at 8:15 in the morning. But if you miss payments, I will move that up. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Brown, with Ms. Teskey. Mr. Coast, do you want to pop in too?
Can Your Honor, can I ask that be done within 30 days? Or can I have 30 days to do that? Because I've got an oral dentist where I got to get a teeth pulled.
Mr. Brown, there's no rush because I set sentencing out, so they'll work with you to schedule that. That's fine.
All right, I thought you said today or tomorrow.
Okay, so Mr. Brown, and Ms. Teskey will talk to you about that. So I'm going to put Ms. Teskey, I'm going to pop Mr. Coast in, and where'd you go, Mr. Brown? There you are. Go ahead and join that breakout room, and then you're all set, Mr. Brown.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Rhonda.
Thanks, Ms. Brenner. Are you?
Your Honor, can we proceed with Mr. Robinson?
I was gonna ask you if you had time to take care of Mr. Robinson. He's been here. All right, Mr. Robinson, let me grab your file. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Dwayne Robinson, file number 2024-21698FH. And Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Robinson. And I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. And it's an MDOC case, so I don't have fingerprints, of course, so we'll need to work on that. I will send, I don't know, we'll send a notice out to somebody. So this is the date and time set for pretrial. Mr. Robinson, where are you currently at, sir?
The Boiling Correctional Facility.
Okay, so Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed on behalf of Mr. Robinson
Your
today?
Honor, I have had some recent conversations with Mr. Robinson that give me some concern about some issues. And as I gave Mr. Sneed a heads up that I'm going to be requesting a forensic as to criminal responsibility in this matter, Your Honor.
And competency?
Well, as long as they're doing one, I guess they may as well do the other.
Okay. Mr. Sneed, any objection to that?
No position, Judge, thanks.
All right, so I'll need you to prepare the paperwork, Miss Underwood, so I'll grant that request. And what's the delay on those now? What's the typical delay on those now? Have they speeded up at all?
You might want to set it out for 90 days.
How about July 17 at 8:30 in the morning?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Robinson, someone from the forensic center's going to get a hold of you and meet with you regarding a psychological exam and a competency report. And so I'm going to set this over to July 17 at 8:30 in the morning. If we get that report before that, Miss Underwood and I will make sure we schedule it in sooner. Okay, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anything else, Miss Underwood?
Not on this case.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. You have a good day.
You too.
I'll be back.
All right. I'm gonna follow you down there. Because you're all I got left. It's just you. All right. Underwood will finish up down the hall and then she'll be back down here. So. I'll take a recess.
Also coffee.
Yep, I'll say, thank you very
Someone probably
much.
makes-
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Justin. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong number. I problem. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. All right, take care. Bye.
Please.
Yeah, I would just because she's probably going to be great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna try to make coffee.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, if she does that, let me know. If you're not.
I don't know.
Hi.
I should just come down here first. Because most cases. I'm sure it's the same now. Judge Olsey says, you go there first. We'll switch back. And forth
Right,
with
yeah.
The other attorneys.
Yeah.
But hey, who are we? They haven't started. Okay, and it says inquiry. Just waiting. As usually happens.
Probably gonna be about 15 minutes.
All rise.
You would too. Sit down. All right, let's bring Miss Hens in. Miss Allison Arnold in person next door.
I think it's Phoebe's case.
Okay.
Or
All right, this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Ruth Romaine Hens, file number 23-21402FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Ms. Hens, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. I haven't had an opportunity to speak with the attorneys. Doesn't sound like we're able to come into any common ground. Ms. Hens is charged in count 1, operating with license suspended, revoked, denied, causing death. We had a discussion about that. There's been a memo. Mr. Glazier also did some research. So how are we proceeding today, Mr. Sneed?
Your Honor, the people will be adding a count 2 moving violation causing death, at which point we would be dismissing count 1 and requesting that the matter be remanded to the district court.
Mr. Glazier.
We have no, obviously, we have no objection to that. We wouldn't have grounds to.
All right. So the law's changed and we can't remand on outstanding counts, but when a count is added in a manner like this, the matter can be remanded to district court. So, Mr. Sneed will prepare the order.
I will, Judge.
Ms. Hens, what's happening is the felony part of this is being dismissed, but you're still charged with a 1-year misdemeanor. That's gonna go back down to district court and we'll either have a trial or work it out in district court.
Okay.
Okay? And you'll be getting notice from our office. If you don't hear from us within a week or so, call our office to figure out when the pretrial is down in district court.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Mr. Dagmar goes in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mark Shane Regalato, file number 24-21763FH. I do have a notice from April 10th of 2024 where we personally served Mark Regalato here in the courtroom. I have Isaac Sneed on behalf of the people, Michael Dagmar goes in on behalf of Mr. Regalato. It's okay. You're good. Mr. Regalato is not here. Mr. Dagmar goes in. Were you able to reach out to him?
Your Honor, I have nothing else to add to the court regarding Mr. Regalato's whereabouts.
All right. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest and I will set bond in the amount of 25,000 cash surety. So if you hear from him, obviously we hold these for 48 hours. Mr. Dagmar goes in. If you hear from him, just let him know to get in here and we'll take care of it.
Thank you, Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Hinge, you're all set. You can disconnect, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go and get in trouble. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day, ma'am.
You too. All right, I think that's it. Mr. Dagmar goes in.
We should have
Yeah, we don't.
Ms. Rafalco.
Yeah, it's just 10:01, so.
Right. I'll just, if it's okay, I have one other thing in Judge Olsaver, so.
That's fine.
Maybe when she gets on screen, I'd be available by email, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, Judge.
We'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
We know where to find you.
Yes.
Great. Underwood is still in front of Judge Olsaver, so
Oh, I'll agree. She got it, somebody.
You need two rounds.
Hey, back. Lunch is here. Just come right in, Brenda. All rise.
All right, Miss Underwood. All right, you can be seated. All right, so let me grab her paperwork. Okay, I know you called the jail because I have two jail Zooms, but they are not connected. You ready? Is that Miss Spiegel? Who's that?
This is Jasmine Carver.
Okay, Miss Carver, you want to come up with Miss Underwood? You're just gonna stand at the podium with her. You doing all right? So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jasmine Michelle Carver, file number 24-21740FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Carver. Miss Carver is present in person, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Miss Carver today?
Your Honor, the offer currently on the table is that Ms. Carver be allowed to plead to domestic violence, a 93-day misdemeanor, and the felony would be dismissed. There is an issue that we, I think perhaps maybe a conference delaying this week and a conference with you and the prosecutor would be helpful.
Miss Adams, is my docket back there with you? Thank you. That's why administrative assistants are appreciated on this day. All right, so how long out do you want a pretrial?
Not very long, a week maybe, Your Honor.
About May 1 at 8:30 in the morning. May 1 at, Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Miss Carver? All right, so I'm gonna set this over to May 1 at 8:30 in the morning. And who's your prosecutor on this, Miss?
Amanda Wagner, I believe, is prosecutor.
Oh, and you know what? I have Amanda Wagner here. So you guys can set up a time to speak with me at any time. So, but I'll set this over to May 1 at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Carver, just have a seat on that bench right behind you and we'll get you notice of hearing, okay? All right, thank you, Miss Underwood, on that one. Okay, so Mr. Fanslaw, have you talked to Mr. Fanslaw?
I have not talked.
Miss Underwood, I'm gonna give you this to read. My bailiff's gonna hand you this to read.
Thank you.
And fill you in. That is from Darren Coast. And I will tell you that Mr. Coast is recommending that he be monitored, not be taken into custody today. So I will do what Mr. Coast recommends. but there's gonna be zero tolerance, and make sure your client understands that.
Mr. Bancroft?
So give me just a minute, hold on. Let's wait and do the jail first, I'm sorry. So, Brianna Spiegel, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brianna Lynn Spiegel, 22-20816 FH, 24-21737 FH, 24-21738 FH. I have Ron Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Spiegel. I see you, Miss. Are you Miss Spiegel?
Yeah, can I have a breakout room with my lawyer real quick?
Well, I'm gonna tell you no today, and the reason is I have a jury trial starting at 10:30, and she's gonna schedule a time to come meet with you, I'm sure, but not today.
I was gonna see if I could get out on tether.
Ma'am, I'm just saying I don't have time for you to have a breakout room with her. Miss Underwood's really good about meeting with her people. She will meet with you at the jail. So, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Miss Spiegel today?
Your Honor, I do have an offer on the table for Ms. Spiegel, that Ms. Spiegel wish to avail herself, but I don't have it. I don't have my thing set up, so.
So, Mr. Sneed, do you have the plea offer? There's a probation violation. And then I don't know if Mr. Sneed, if you are able to access the plea agreement.
I can go case by case, Judge, if you'd like.
I'm sorry.
I can access them in each case. So in file ending 37 FH, it's plead to count 2, dismiss count 1. In file ending 38 FH, it's plead guilty to count 2, dismiss the remainder.
And no subs.
Correct.
All right, so Ms. Underwood, the plea offer, as I understand it, there's a probation violation which you would plead to, and then there is file number 24-21737 FH. She would plead guilty to count 2, controlled substance, possession of, let's see, cocaine less than 25 grams, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and or a $25,000 fine. And then on file number 24-21738 FH, I'll post it. The plea offer is that she would plead to, find it. Count 2, controlled substance possession of analogs, which is a 2-year felony and carries a maximum penalty of up to 2 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine. And the count 1, possession of cocaine, which is a 4-year, would be dismissed. And I don't see any subs in the felony information, but there would be no drug sub or habitual offenders. So is that the plea offer you discussed with her?
That is the plea offer we discussed. Brianna, do you still want to take that?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could get out on tether or.
I'm not worried about your tether right now. The question was, do you want to take the plea offer?
Yes.
All right, do you understand whether you get out of jail today or not is not part of the plea offer?
Yeah.
So you understand you could enter a plea today and you may get out of jail today or you may not. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you, and you've had an opportunity to discuss that plea offer with your attorney?
Yes, I have.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. So, all right. So you've heard the statement I placed on the record along with Mr. Sneed and Ms. Underwood. Is it your intention on file number 24-21737 FH to plead guilty to count 2, possession of cocaine less than 25 grams, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and a $25,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and is it your intention on file number 24-21738FH to plead guilty to count 2, possession of analogs, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Sprigo, you're also on probation, and there is a violation of probation on file number 22-20816FH, which alleges that you violated your probation, that you were ordered to report as often as required. And at your violation of probation sentencing on August 3rd of 2023, you were ordered to report immediately after being released from jail. You were released from jail on August 12th of 2023 and failed to report any time after. And then there's a contempt of court for failure to appear for a probation violation show cause hearing on September 5 of 2023. And so do you understand those 2 charges on your violation of probation file?
Yes.
Is it your intention to plead guilty to those as well?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand if you plead guilty to those violation of probations, you could be facing up to 4 years in prison? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you also have a chance to discuss that with your attorney?
Yeah.
All right, do you have any further questions for your attorney?
No.
Okay, so Ms. Spiegel, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Underwood, do you want to hand that paperwork to your client to read while we're doing these cases? Can I kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Okay, thank you, Ms. Underwood. All right,
Judge,
so, yes.
Judge, I would like to make it known that she is, I got a referral and she is being screened for drug court.
Okay, good. Okay, so Ms. Spiegel, neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
It's correct.
Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Spiegel, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes.
Okay. Now, ma'am, if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Ma'am, do you understand if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Ms. Spiegel?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are, do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, Ms. Spiegel?
No.
All right, so Ms. Spiegel, we're going to start on file number 24-21737FH. How do you plead to the charge that on or about August 16th of 2023, in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of controlled substance, possession of cocaine less than 25 grams, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And on file number 24-21738FH, how do you plead to the charge that on May 2nd of 2023 in Adrian Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of controlled substance possession of analogs, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And then Ms. Spiegel, on file number 22-20816FH, how do you plead to the charge that you failed to report to the probation department immediately after being sentenced on August 3rd of 2023 when you were released from jail?
Guilty.
Okay. All right. And then how do you plead to the contempt of court proceeding for failure to appear for probation violation show cause that you failed to appear for a probation show cause hearing on September 5 of 2023? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. So Ms. Spiegel, has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to these charges?
No, I just want to change my life.
I hope so. All right. Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Steen?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, what did you say? Did you say no or yes?
Sorry?
Oh, the question was, are you aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty?
Sorry. No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Tell your staff mates to leave you alone so you can focus. All right. So Ms. Spiegel, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimate what your sentence will be?
No.
All right. Is it your own choice to plead guilty to these counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Miss Adams, could you email Mr. Dagger Margosian and let him know Mr. Regalato is here?
Oh.
All right. Okay. So Ms. Spiegel, I'm going to start with file number 24-21737FH. Ms. Spiegel, on August 16th of 2023, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes.
All right. And Ms. Spiegel, at that time, did you have in your possession cocaine?
Yes.
Would you agree it was less than 25 grams?
Yes.
All right. And you had no legal right to possess that. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you satisfied, Mr. Steen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So Ms. Spiegel, on file number 24-21738FH, on May 2nd of 2023, were you in Adrian Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And at that time, did you have in your possession buprenorphine? What is that?
It was
Suboxone.
Did you have Suboxone in your possession?
I mean, it wasn't on me, but it was in the vehicle, so. I'm responsible
Okay.
for
Were
it.
you in control of the vehicle?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was in your vehicle?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a prescription for it? Are you undergoing assisted treatment with Suboxone?
No, Your Honor. It wasn't mine,
So-
but
Well, it was in your car.
Yeah.
So did you have any legal right to possess it?
No.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the car?
There was a couple people, but I mean, I'll take it. I mean,
So you would agree it was in your control and your possession?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you satisfied, Mr. Steen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood
It has, Your Honor.
and Mr. Steen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So Ms. Spiegel, you were placed on probation with Sarah Teskey. One of the terms of your probation was you were ordered to report to probation as often as required. So you were sentenced on a violation of probation on August 3rd of 2023. And I told you on the record that you were to report immediately after being released from jail. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were released on August 12th of 2023. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you failed to report to the probation department. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the court will take judicial notice and also say to Ms. Underwood that that sentencing for a violation of probation was for failure to report to the Salvation Army as Harbor Light program as requested in probation. So it's kind of a repeat. All right. So, all right. And then we sent out a show cause to the address we had on record for you to appear for a show cause on that failure to report on September 5 of 2023. Did you appear at that hearing as well?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I accept the pleas. They've been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of her rights. She does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. I'm going to set sentencing for June 21 at 8:15 in the morning, June 21 at 8:15. So before we address bond, Ms. Teskey, the violation of probation is pretty similar to the prior violation of probation. Ms. Underwood is going to obviously ask, as Ms. Spiegel wants, to be released from the jail. I would ask, as the probation department supervisor for her, as well as our drug court probation officer, what your recommendation would be.
Your Honor, I know in the past, Ms. Spiegel has had unstable housing. So she's had housing issues and substance abuse issues. And if that's still currently the case, letting her out of jail is just going to set her up for complete and utter failure.
So would our recommendation more likely than not be inpatient treatment before release to the drug court program, or no?
Yes, I don't know when her last use was or how severe. I know she's been in jail for a while, Your Honor. But yes, that based upon what I know in the past of Ms. Spiegel, inpatient would be recommended.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you want to address bond?
I do, Your Honor. I recognize what Ms. Tufte is saying, but Ms. Spiegel has been in jail for months, Your Honor, on relatively low-level drug cases. To me, if we let her out and get her started with testing and treatment, that's a win. Because we're going to have to do it at a certain point anyway.
Right.
And we may as well find out real quick if Ms. Spiegel is serious about drug court, Your Honor. And I think with Mr. Cole's supervision, well, she has Ms. Tufte. But I think between the two of them and the testing, I think we can not set Ms. Spiegel up for failure.
Well, I think we try not to set her up for failure, but she's been doing a pretty good job of it on her own. So she was arraigned in February.
Ms. Spiegel, do you have stable housing in this community?
Yes, I actually do. His name's Doug Macbeth. And he don't do drugs, he don't drink, and he works full time. I actually the lady that is doing AA here, Jen, she actually just said I could apply for a construction job and she would hire females, and she's my sponsor.
Okay.
And the guy that I'm gonna be staying with, he positive for me. My mom knows him. She's in the courthouse.
Is it the same person you were living with before?
No.
Okay, because that was not a positive environment.
Yeah, no. I'm not living there at all anymore. Because I know that would set me up for failure. But I want to do good this time. I'm tired of coming to jail. I'm tired of looking behind my back. And I can do it this time.
People have any recommendation, Mr. Sneen?
Defer to the court's discretion, Your Honor. Thank you.
So Ms. Teskey, she's still on probation with you, so you could monitor. If she doesn't appear though, I'm gonna issue a bench warrant and then I'm probably gonna send her to prison or boot camp.
Okay.
So Ms. Spiegel, I'm gonna give you one more chance against my best, against my, I don't know. So what I'm gonna say, Ms. Spiegel, is I'm going to give you a PR bond.
Okay.
I'm gonna require that you comply with all the terms of your probation. If you miss a meeting, if you miss an assessment, if you miss a report date, if you drop dirty, I'm gonna revoke your bond. And then I'm not going to let you out again. And you're probably looking at boot camp. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you've told me twice, so I don't know, but I'm gonna give you a chance. So I'm gonna set sentencing for June 21 at 8:15 in the morning. Ms. Teskey, when do you want her to report to you?
8 a.m. tomorrow, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So
Do not mess with me.
I won't. I promise you.
I'm gonna, okay, so I want you to report to see Ms. Teskey tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. That's April 25. She'll set up a time for you to be screened for drug court as well as do the pre-sentence report. Be truthful with her about your background, the events that occurred. She'll prepare a pre-sentence report we'll get that to Ms. Underwood. She'll review that with you. Ms. Spiegel, it's
Okay.
time. Understand. Okay, so we'll see you back here for sentencing. Obviously, Ms. Teskey, if she fails to appear, I will sign a warrant for her arrest tomorrow morning.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. And you have a
Okay,
All
lovely
right,
day.
thank you, Ms. Spiegel. All right, so I have a gentleman from the jail. Sir, what's your name?
That's Mr. Collins, Your Honor.
I know, I'm
Darius Collins.
All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Darius Dwayne Collins Jr., file number 24-21798FH, 24-21799FH. Mr. Dagmar Margosian, your client, is present in person, by the way, in the courtroom. So I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Collins, and Mr. Collins is zooming from the jail, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed?
We would waive the reading, Your Honor, acknowledge its receipt and the receipt of the witness list and the request for discovery, Your Honor. We would ask for a pretrial, maybe in a couple weeks, Your Honor. Mr. Collins is currently being screened for drug court.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Collins, our drug court is an amazing program. Ms. Teskey and the staff that run it are extremely dedicated and they do a wonderful job. So I'm going to set a pretrial. Let's see, Ms. Teskey, would May 29 be enough time to screen them?
Yes.
Okay. So
Actually, Your Honor, Teresa's trying to get into the jail today to see him so that we can talk about him tomorrow.
So May 15?
Yeah,
Your
let's
Honor,
do that.
He may have a date already scheduled for his child support case coming up.
Right, but
Yeah.
Ms. Teskey
Then
said,
that's fine.
Ms. Teskey says he's gonna be screened this week, so I can set it over to May 15.
That's great.
All right, I'll enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, I'm just gonna set the pretrial over 2 weeks to May 15 at 8:30 in the morning. And then we'll check the felony child support file that he has. Do you want that moved for the same day?
If it's at a date around, if it's out of it, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, so
It's the
Mr.
same day.
Collins?
It is the
It's
same day. My next
already?
court date is the 15th.
Oh, perfect. All right. So Mr. Collins, we'll see you back in 2 weeks, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right. So Ms. Underwood, while you speak with Mr. Fanslaw, where'd Mr. Regalado go?
To the restroom fast.
Okay.
I have some, you want me to have somebody go get help?
Thank you.
Your Honor, are you done with Boykins?
Say it again.
Brian Boykins, are you done with him?
Yeah, we did him. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep. We set a pretrial for May 29 at 8:30 in the morning.
What about Bush? On the first page, DRS
Bush, June 5 at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
He was a misdemeanor show cause probation violation, isn't
Oh, okay.
he? I thought he was.
And then Michael
Maybe
Robinson.
Oh, yeah, we took care of Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson there was a request for competency and criminal responsibility.
Yes.
So I set that over to July 17 at 8:30 in the morning. All right,
Ashley
are you
Hill.
ready? I'm on who, Hill?
Yep.
Yeah, he was May 29 at 8:30 in the morning.
Ashley Hill?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
May
all I need.
29 at 8. Okay, is that all you needed?
That's all I need.
All right, so Miss Underwood, can I have my paperwork back? All right, Mr. Coast, are you with me? All right.
I am, Judge.
So this, thank you, is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian James Fanslaw, file number 24-21760FH. I have Brenda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Fanslaw, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time scheduled for a motion affidavit in order to show cause on a bond violation. Mr. Fanslaw is before the court on a third offense, operating while intoxicated, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in probation, or in prison, I'm sorry. The allegation against your client is that he tested positive for intoxicants on his remote breath device on April 3rd of 2024 at 11:37 p.m. That was a 0.124. And then April 4 at 12:14 a.m., which is a 1.112, and then admitted to taking a couple shots. Mr. Fanslaw also stated that he was given a breathalyzer. So there was an assessment done at McCullough Vargas. He did follow through with that. And let's see, on February 20th of 24, the date this incident came through, he said his PBT results were 0.23. Mr. Fanslaw, we take drunk driving very seriously. Do you understand that? Step up to the microphone.
Sorry.
So pretty much most of the people here are young or have children who are young. And we have children out operating on the freeways, on our local roads. And people like you driving drunk can kill those people, or families, or children at a birthday party at the Swan Creek Boat Club in Monroe. So you need to understand, I have zero tolerance for violation of these conditions. Speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so well, first of all, Ms. Underwood, the maximum penalty for your client for contempt of court for violation of bond conditions can be up to 93 days in jail and a $7,500 fine. Do you understand that, Mr. Fanslaw?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Underwood, Mr. Coast, anything else to add to, we have the McCullough Vargas report. I allowed Ms. Underwood and Mr. Fanslaw to review it. Mr. Coast, is there anything else you wanted to add?
Judge, yeah, he's been truthful with me as regarding his use. I'd like, he did get in for that evaluation. A weekend program's being recommended. What I'd like to do is maybe put this over, should he take a plea, put it over for 30 days. I'd like for him to go to daily AA, continue with his breath tests, and for him to complete that weekend program.
Does he have a alcohol monitor tether?
He is doing the remote breath, so that's twice a day. The machine actually takes a picture of him while he's doing the test. He's doing it both morning and night. He actually does a good job doing his test. He does not miss his test.
So you don't feel we should go to the tether or anything like that, that test for it? Are you comfortable with this?
The remote breath seems to be working good, Judge. If we had problems with it, I mean, I'd suggest go to Scram, but right now, I mean, I am getting good results.
Well, yeah, because he's testing positive. Okay. Can he do the driver's intervention program prior to sentencing?
He can.
He can.
Typically that program's offered once a month. So I don't know when the next program is, but I'd like for him to contact them today to actually get registered for it. He can put a deposit down to secure a spot for the next available class.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Underwood, have you had a chance to discuss with your client the motion affidavit in order to show cause?
Your Honor, in keeping kind of with what Mr. Coach suggests, what I would propose is the court enter a not guilty plea for Mr. Fanslaw on this issue. It'd be scheduled.
I think Mr. Coast said plead.
No, I thought he said put it out 30 days for it to go to Mr. Murphy. It's his case.
Well, Judge, I mean, I'm suggesting that we actually take a plea and then we could do the actual sentencing 30 days down the road.
So what he's asking is for him to plead to the contempt of court. I'll set sentencing out 30 days. If he violates it or doesn't comply, he's going to do the 93 days.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Fanslau, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're soft-spoken, so I'm going to need you to speak up loudly so we pick it up, okay? All right, can you state your full name for the record?
Brian James Fonslow.
Fonslow, I'm sorry. Let me put that down. People always mispronounce my name, so I like to say names correct. I'm sorry. So, Mr. Fonslow, you understand the show cause against you today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand the maximum penalty for that could be up to 93 days in jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the recommendation is after you plead, I would set sentencing out 30 days, and if there's no further violations, we can adjourn it out again?
Yes.
But you understand if you violate your bond conditions again, you're gonna go to jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, do you understand that you have a right to contest the contempt of court charge and to have a hearing on it? Do you understand that throughout the hearing, you would be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer ask those witnesses questions, or you may ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at that trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do not have to testify at your hearing, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify if you want to testify? All right. How do you plead to the charge that you have violated your bond conditions by testing positive for intoxicants on April 3rd at 11:37 p.m. and April 4 at 12:14 a.m.?
Guilty.
Okay. And do you understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up your right to a hearing, as I've already explained to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anything been promised you to get you to plead guilty other than what I placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No.
If I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Fonslow, you were placed on a remote breath device that you were supposed to use twice a day, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And one of the terms of your bond is that you are not to consume any alcohol. Now, did you consume alcohol on April 3rd and test positive at 11:37 p.m.?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then on April 4th at 12:14 a.m., so just a little bit later, you were still positive for alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you admitted to Mr. Coast that you had consumed alcohol.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you blew a .112. So you had more than a couple shots of vodka. 2 shots of vodka is going to make you a .112. Do you have? Okay.
Speak up, please.
Just okay. Accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights and he does have competent counsel. Ms. Adams, could I get a date for sentencing 30 days out?
Yes, Judge, May 23rd at 8 a.m.
So I'm going to set this for May 23rd at 8 a.m. Could I get a notice of hearing form, please?
Yeah.
So Mr. Fonslow, a couple things. So nothing's worse than an alcoholic who doesn't recognize they're an alcoholic or ask for help. So if you feel that this is a struggle for you to remain sober, we can help get you into a program that, like an inpatient program, to give you more help. You know, we'll always offer help. Mr. Coast has amazing resources. You know, since he's taken over as pretrial services coordinator, he's gotten certifications and contacts. So we have so many resources available now. If you feel that you just can't do it on your own, as long as you acknowledge that, that's a step forward. So if it gets to that point and you say to Mr. Coast, I need more help, I need something else, we will find you a program. Do you understand that? Mm-hmm. And there's no shame in that. That's actually something to be proud of, is asking for help, okay? Now, I'm going to order as a bond condition that you enter and complete the driver's intervention program, that you go to a daily AA meeting. And do they have sign-up sheets there, Mr. Coast, or will we give them
Judge,
one?
actually, I have some sign-up sheets that I'm going to give him this morning. So once we're done, I'll meet him out in the hallway.
All right, so he'll meet you in the hallway here in a minute. You're gonna get those sheets. They are all over town. You can walk to them. You live in Tecumseh, there's probably some out there. I mean, you're just gonna have to figure out, ride a bike, walk to them, whatever. They're all over Tecumseh. They're all over Adrian. And Mr. Coast, you have a list of those too, don't you?
I do, Judge, and AA is offered Monday through Sunday, morning through night. So shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, so it's every day. And then you need to sign out and they'll initial and date it so that you can acknowledge or to show us that you went. And then you're to continue your remote breathalyzer tests. So, like I said, if you realize you can't do it, go to Mr. Coast, he'll get you in a program. Okay? All right. So, you know, think about it, like the case in Monroe that just happened. You can't continue this way. You know, we can't put other people at risk. So have a seat behind Miss Underwood. And then our next pretrial on this file is, let me see here. Our next pretrial is May 1. Do we just want to pretrial it today? Oh, Mr. Murphy's on it.
Mr. Murphy's case, yeah.
So your next pretrial is May 1, so don't forget that, all right? 8:30. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, so have a seat. We'll get you a notice of hearing, and then Mr. Coast will meet in the hallway. All right? Thank you, Miss Underwood. All right, Mr. Regalado. Huh?
Is that everything today?
I think so. Okay. All right, Mr. Regalado, want to step up to the podium, please? All right, in the matter of people.
I have the file, Judge. I'll bring it in just a second.
Okay. I was like, So Mr. Degemer goes in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lisa Marie Rafalco, file number 24-21800FH. It is 10:45. We set this over to today to accommodate them. Michigan Department of Corrections asked us to accommodate them by setting it over for 10 a.m. And obviously they just didn't accommodate us. So they never showed. So we'll try to do that again. Maybe Mr. Sneed, I don't know, a writ this time instead of email. I mean, I think Miss Adams received an email asking if we could do it later. I don't know where she at, Huron Valley?
Yeah.
I don't have fingerprints either, I don't think. So I guess Miss Adams, I don't see any indication we have fingerprints on her as well.
Who was that on, Judge?
Rafalco, there's nothing noted in here that TCN has done.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do a writ for in person, Mr. Steen.
Okay.
And we'll do,
Judge, there is some in the system, so we're good now.
So I guess we'll set Rafalco over to, let's do May 29 at 8:30 in the morning, and maybe they'll show up.
Was
For
that going to be in
rearrangement?
person?
Okay. Oh, May 29 at 8:15, because it's arraignment. Right. All right, so. Oh, Mr. Sneed, your audio is like really faint. I'm sorry, you asked a question?
Is that going to be in person for the red?
No, I guess we do have fingerprints.
Okay, thanks.
They're just not noted. Hey, Beth. All right, so we are here in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mark Shane Regalato. File number 24-21763 FH. I have Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Regalato. Mr. Regalato, your court date was at 8:30 this morning, and I issued a bench warrant for your arrest for failure to appear. You have to be on time for court, okay?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor. My wife is really sick, and having complications with her pregnancy. I do any excuses, and I'm sorry, and I apologize to the court.
Okay, so I'm gonna quash the bench warrant. And I have I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people and Michael Dagger Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Regalato. Mr. Dagger Margosian, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, procedurally, this case was adjourned for Mr. Regalato to contact me and talk about the case. I have yet to hear from him. I tried to reach out to him to talk about the case. I was unable to get a hold of him. I'm obviously happy to talk with him on the Zoom iPad. I'm happy to, however.
I have a jury trial that I'm like 15 minutes late for. How about I send him to your office now? And then I adjourn this out? Do you have anything available today?
I don't have anything available today. Tomorrow would be fine. I just do want to put on the record for Mr. Regalato, just so he understands this as well, that what the plea deal is that on the case in front of you, it would be plead guilty to count 1, dismiss any habituals or supplements, and also to dismiss the 2 misdemeanor files that exist currently. And so I've gone over that with him, but again, I'm happy to do it again. So if the court would just adjourn, I'm happy to speak with him privately.
So Mr. Regalato, the plea offer on your file, you're charged with retail fraud 1st degree, which is a 5-year felony, which means you could be facing a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you went to trial, you have a habitual offender 4th offense notice, which means if you went to trial and got convicted, you would go to prison for life. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
How old are you?
46.
Yeah, you maybe would be eligible for parole when you're 75. Do you understand that because of your prior felonies? Okay, so the plea offer is plead to count 1, retail fraud 1st degree, carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or a $10,000 fine. I will tell you, it usually does not guideline to a prison term, so it's usually maybe a jail term, maybe a probation term. At first, I mean, if you were to violate probation a bunch of times, you could go to prison. And then the habitual offender would be dismissed. And then also the misdemeanor cases you have pending would be dismissed as well. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is that correct recitation of the plea, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Regalato, you got 2 choices today. You can enter a plea today, or you can come back another day and you go meet with Mr. Dagger Margosian tomorrow.
Can I meet with him tomorrow, Your Honor?
Well, you can't do a plea tomorrow, but I can set it over for you to do
Yes,
it.
Your Honor.
So what I'm gonna do, Mr. Dagger Margosian, is set this over to May 15 at 8:30 in the morning, and we're gonna get Mr. Regalato a notice. May 15 at 8:30 in the morning. Mr. Regalato, you live here in Adrian.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if your wife's not feeling good, you can walk your way to the courthouse.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, I walk more than that at night at home.
Yeah, Your Honor, I really apologize.
Okay, Mr. Dagger Margosian, what time do you want him at your office tomorrow?
He anytime is fine. I'll just
Give
be
me a
there.
time, give me a time.
So afternoon at 2 p.m. is fine. Your Honor, I would just ask, would the court be open to have the pretrial the week before the 15th? If not, it's okay.
May 1.
That's fine.
Only for you, Mr. Dagmar goes in.
Appreciate
All
it.
right. Becky, now you gotta change the notice of hearing to May 1. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna set it over next week at 8:30 in the morning, tomorrow.
Yes, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, you gotta go to Mr. Dagmar Margosian's office. If you don't, we come back here next week, I'm not gonna be happy.
I'll be there, Your Honor.
All right?
Yes.
So, okay, have a seat. We'll get you in right there, right behind you. We're gonna get you that notice of hearing. And then, so what time do you go see him tomorrow?
2 o'clock,
Okay, and then what time do you come back next Wednesday?
8 o'clock.
8:30.
I'll be half hour early.
Always be early. All right, so I believe, as I look through this, that concludes my Wednesday criminal docket. So we'll proceed with our jury trial. I'm gonna take a brief recess. Is that all right? Okay. All right.